Welcome everyone back to my channel. This is Lindsay. I'm beyond excited today to share with you my newest journal collection. If you've noticed recently, I've been doing journal collections in groups of 4, and I talked about that in one of my recent videos, how it seems to be a perfect number for me. I can get through them without being bored, but I take best advantage of my time. Anyway, these are poppy themed journals. I was inspired by my artist Beatrice. She consigns journals with me. Many of you love her work, and she used a few pieces from this kit, Peaceful Poppies, that I actually designed, this digital kit, and it is available for sale on my website digitally or printed. You can find the links in the description box below. But I thought it's been a long time since I've designed with this kit, and there are some beautiful illustrations, vintage illustrations, and other illustrations that I put together to create this kit. I think there's 12 journal pages and 3 pages of ephemera. What I wanted to do with this collection is to really highlight some of the journal pages as cover images so that they're not hidden inside a journal, but they're out and they're showcased, they're loved and appreciated and seen. So I will just start and we'll go from there. So they are cardstock. These are approximately 5.5 by 8.5. They have a wallpaper spine, 2 signatures, 64 pages, closure. They're stitched. I used this teal blue, kind of like aqua thread, and I feel like it contrasts really well. There are tiny bits of blue in some of the pages, but honestly, I'm making it sound all super artsy, but really whatever thread is in my sewing machine is what I use. I'm just telling you how much I liked the contrast with it. The other thing I did, so I added no embellishing except, and I don't know whether you'll be able to see it shining on video, but I did use the Wink of Stella, which is like a glitter water pen type thing. You paint it on and it adds a clear glitter. So the dragonfly wings and the butterfly wings have a clear glitter to them. This is the front. This is the back. The butterfly has glitter on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that in the video, but you can here in real life. And I'm going to get right into the signatures. See, there's a few edgings. There's paper ribbons and some trim. There's cardstock glued to a textured cardstock, and then wallpaper lined with part of the paper from the kit. So this is part of Peaceful Poppies. I've used this stamp throughout. Peggy sent it to me. I believe it's a Stampin' Up kit, but it's like a little cross stitch tulip, and it says friend. And we will just begin the flip through. So Peaceful Poppies papers, and then just some background pages, other pages I had. I have a little double pocket here. This is hand-dyed paper. Just some little ephemera tucked in there. Not everything in the journals is necessarily poppy themed, but definitely inspired by the colors in the kit. Well, don't glue together. There we go. This is a lovely poppy background page. Just ephemera pieces, accounting ledger. That's from the kit as well. There's a snippet, music paper from the kit. This is also from the kit. I just ripped it out, put it in here. Fields of Peaceful Poppies. Done a little floral stamping. This is nice and heavyweight dyed paper. If I used washi tape, this is the one I used. It reminded me of red poppies. And then if I used a stencil, this is the stencil I used. Really beautiful. This one's off of Amazon. I do Amazon swaps with some of the people on my Facebook group. You can find the link to my Facebook group below. But if that sounds interesting, I create you a journal. You send me something off my Amazon wish list. And so this was one I did. I got this stencil as a part of a swap. There's this little, I think this is Graphics Fairy. I just backed it with some a vintage foreign dictionary page. I think it's Russian, I'm not sure. But there's a little fairy. A little to-do bookmark from Peaceful Poppies, backed with wallpaper. Isn't that pretty? Love that wallpaper. Some little pink leaves that have been die cut. Circle pocket. with a little, this one I think is from my ephemera pack, Dear to My Heart. Just sewn onto some paper there. These are from Peaceful Poppies. I have a secret pocket page with an index card in it. This is from my kit Script and Lace. Some more hand-dyed paper. This is from a vintage floral book, and I believe these are a type of poppy. This is from a gardening book. It says additional notes, inspirations, and remember next year. And then this side says garden plan. Some wallpaper, little typewriter stamp, some vintage music paper from my poppy kit. This is from my poppy kit. This I think is from, I don't know, I want to say it's from Wilhelmina. I don't remember. I already had it cut out, but I just kind of layered them for a pretty floral border. This is from the poppy kit. Things to do. Number 1, pick poppies. Number 2, put poppies in hair. Number 3, repeat. It's backed with wallpaper. Look at how gorgeous that is. Ugh. Look at those poppies. Little fabric flip. Another pocket page with a collaged tag and some poppies on it, backed with scrapbook paper. And then a library card I created in the back. And this says, I see poppies in my dreams. So I really think that came out sweetly. This one, isn't that pretty? And if you could, I hope it's shining, but this white part all has the wink of Stella on it, on the front and on the back. It is set up very similar, just slight differences. So I used a colored pencil on that stencil I showed you a minute ago to create these poppy-like flowers. I like the colored pencil, how soft that is. This Library of Congress background is from my Queen of Random Image Club. It is a retired club now, but you can still get it by purchasing the Ultimate Lifetime Collection. But if you can't afford that, it's definitely worth it. But if you can't afford it and you just want the retired collection, you can send me a Facebook message and I'll let you just PayPal me just for the price of this, and I'll send you the retired link for that. That'll still work. We have a beautiful poppy there, some wallpaper. This was from a vintage floral book. Got a little fabric flip, a little snippet. I think this was from Queen of Random as well. It's a vintage end paper page. Music. There's that stencil again. Little ribbon. I like to do those for edgings. I feel like it adds a lot to a journal. There's that typewriter stamp again. There's a belly band here with some poppies. And then notes and thoughts. That's from the kit as well, backed with wallpaper. I think that this is from my Fussy Cut vintage ads. Little circle pocket. This is I think it's a graphics fairy bird. Just backed with some paper. These are both wallpaper. Accounting ledger again. Beautiful. This, I believe, is from Nature Image Club. Same with Queen of Random. It's retired, but it is in the Ultimate Lifetime Collection. Or you can message me on Facebook for details on how you can purchase the retired link for this so you still get all the images. It's just not in my shop anymore. I'm not adding to it anymore. Little pocket. This is a Victoria Designs pocket. I just did some floral doodles. And then there's a little die cut pocket and a little die cut flower, wildflower in there. There's a big tag with some poppies and some wallpaper, and it's backed with some paper. Lots of hand-dyed pages. A little mini ephemera printed small from Script and Lace. Tried to go with kind of a neutral creamy feel. There's a library card. I made a journal card from one of the Poppy pages. This is a Victoria Designs ephemera. And then here is a little floating pocket. It's a little ephemera piece from the kit. This is made out of wallpaper, and it's just a floating pocket. You could move it anywhere you wanted it to go. Then there's this one. And there's a little bit of Wink of Stella just on the inside here, and the little seeds and the little sprouts up at the top. Same here, just around the inside of the flowers. It says black poppy and white poppy. Colored pencil with some of the designs from that stencil. Love how that looks. Leaves you plenty of room to write something in the front. Have another belly band. This one has a guest check tucked in it. A little secret pocket with a little pretty piece of wallpaper that you could use as a tuck spot or something like that. Just tucked in there. There's floral paper, ledger, dyed paper, book pages. I believe this is Graphics Fairy again. It's backed with that vintage dictionary paper. This is just a splotch dyed purple, which is fun. Little wallpaper ticket. A little fabric flip. Circle pocket with a ticket and a die cut butterfly. It's a little library card. Secret pocket with a little monthly index card. A little snippet. Some little corners. This is from Seneca Pond Crafts, I believe. Pretty embellishment. We have a double pocket with some, I think that this is from my kit Ride With Me. This, gosh, I don't remember. Might be TLC Creates Vintage. I had it, I was using up scraps, so just extras from my stash. And then there's a little stamped journal card there. This is from my butterfly kit that I did with Lonnie. Just living is not enough, said the butterfly. One must have sunshine, freedom, and a little flower. Hans Christian Andersen. And I believe that's called Butterflies in Flight. Little flower from Script and Lace. Little corner pocket with a little tag. Satiny poppies of all tints danced in the breeze. That's from my poppy kit. Little collaged tag. Some pretty flowers. I think Tammy sent those to me. There's that stencil. Belly band with, this is an ephemera card from my poppy kit, Peaceful Poppies. And this library card comes from Peaceful Poppies. And then the final one, I did add an image to the front of this one because I used the poppy field paper from my kit, and it just looked like this. I did add the Wink of Stella to the illustrated poppies because there's photographic poppies or photo poppies in the background, and then illustrated poppies, and they have the Wink of Stella. This is from the kit. It says Poppy Field, and I just backed that with some wallpaper. Love how that looks. Whoop. So in the front here, we have some poppy pods up at the top, a little bit of lace there. I think this is from either Elsie Bell's Bookshelf or TLC Creates Vintage. I had it in my stash. The Lord Shall Guide You Continually, Isaiah 58:11. Backed with some vintage dictionary paper. Beautiful floral prints and poppies. A little wallpaper circle pocket with some fussy cut flowers. I got those from Tammy as well. Library card. Some poppies cut out from the kit. There's the little snippet. Stencil. Belly band with postcard, backed with gorgeous wallpaper. Secret pocket with a little envelope that you can use. Whoop, got some glue sticking here. There's another little lace flower. This is from Avalon Rose, so it's theavalonrose.com if you want to check out her work, but it is pretty much a, what's it called, like a handkerchief, vintage handkerchief that I just printed on there. Double pocket with a little Victoria designs, and then this is my Peaceful Poppies tucked in there. Wallpaper, music paper, secret pocket with a collaged tag that I did. A little bit of a tight fit in this pocket, but it does fit. Maybe not at this angle. A little fabric flip. And the back. So I hope that you enjoy these. If you do want to purchase them, they're available in Lindsay's Handmade in my shop. I really hope you have a lovely day. If you'll take a second to give this video a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And subscribe if you have not, because I would love to have you a part of my YouTube crafty family here. And there's so many more things in the description box that you can check out and become a part of. And I just hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic day.